What? Then, I mean, I've played with lots of things. I don't really count like side projects and like just messing around with stuff. These days, I mean, we're doing Golang for terminals, so I'm getting some Golang experience, though I don't really have a lot of that. That's mostly it. I feel like I said most of it. CloudFormation sucks. My company is moving to SAM after recent SLS pricing changes. Couldn't convince them to SST. SST is a little cutting edge, but SST v2, I would argue, is a much better dev experience than SAM. But I mean, it's hard sometimes with stakeholders. Bubble sort is so important. Macromedia, is there a big coding dream you want to pursue? A big coding dream? Sounds really cheesy, but just like literally, I was excited this morning waking up knowing what I get to work on. Basically, every day is like living the coding dream. It's like every day when you get paid to program, that's pretty great. And I don't really have any big dreams. I'm just pretty excited with the daily work I get to do. Late coming to the stream, but I did talk about how you're making the coffee shop in the terminal. Yes, we're making terminal.shop. Old Flash days, that's right. Wait, the moment you redeem, it's an actual raffle to get a MacBook? Yeah. Yeah, you've got a very small chance to win a MacBook. Welcome to chat, Spying Wind. Q Basic back in the day. Bit banging pixels on the screen. That predates me. Okay, let's do a little bit more work, and then I'm gonna have to eat breakfast at some point. So we've got a limited amount of time here, right? A limited amount of time together. Okay, so when I said optimistic updates are important, let me show you why. Okay, so we're in the shop here on the right. Let's make this like this. I feel like that got narrower, and I want to fix it. I don't remember it looking that narrow. So I'm on 404, and I'm going to hit the button. Ready? Now. Well, that's more than a second. That was actually really slow. So we probably need to actually fix how slow that was. The API call there should not take that long. I don't know why that would take that long. Like, we're literally just writing to the database. But that took way too long. Maybe it's like cold starts or something. Let's try again. That was better. That was like a second. So even just taking a second, see how slow it feels? Like, you don't use a UI like that. Imagine if like navigating took a second every time I click the button. Like, I would just stop using it. So yeah, that 1 second delay, we're gonna get rid of it. That's not okay. So how are we gonna do that? Well, we're gonna go in here, into the cart, update cart. Yeah. Okay. So here's what we need to do. We need to immediately update. So like right now we're waiting on this this call right here. This is an API call. And then when we get the response, we update the remote state. And then we return the new model here. That's no good. What we need to do is return an updated model that just assumes the new state. So let's see. What is the new state? So the cart, I gotta replace the whole cart, huh? So let's just say, let's just do this. Let's say all this code still needs to exist. Max error right here. Okay, so before we make the API call, what if we just returned m nil? And what if we said m.state.cart.remote dot items? What's the index? Oh, what if I just did this? Is cart item just like a reference to a thing? Yeah, what if I just said cart item.quantity equals next and return it? And then I just comment all this out for now. Does that give us an immediate change? I believe it will. Oh no. Log. Is that in this file? What is that file? Cart. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's just see if that, we're not even updating the server now. We went the other way, right? Is all input locked while the API request is pending also? Yeah. It's terrible. It feels real bad. Input is locked and it's just slow. Okay, so now when I hit plus, oh, Okay, so I can't just update that. I can't just update the state like that. I gotta actually, ugh, this is gonna be kind of ugly. Cause card item